Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for March 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, if you've been following me, you know that when it's the weekend, I use my Radley Valentine deck, my Angel Tarots. I will use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle deck. I will use also my Angels of Abundance by Doreen and Grant Virtue. And then my Emily Anderson crystal deck. I'll pull one from each of those. Now, this is the overview. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to tell you a little bit what's going on in the world, but I will also be using my Waite Rider tarot deck and traditional tarot deck and my Osha Zen tarot deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. What I do is I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit, and just ask that the words come through that someone out there might need to hear. Now, a couple of things going on. Yes, this is that time when I'm telling you about what is going on in the world. So right now, we have on the 7th, this is okay. So right now, between this 3rd through the 7th, not a whole lot is going on except we are transitioning. We are making some major moves. There is things going on with the moon as it goes through all of its signs, but from the 2nd, what we talked about in the last time, to the 7th is where the action really starts. Now, so we have the 7th, we have Saturn entering Pisces. Really interesting energy with that because Saturn is very rule oriented. Pisces is very dreamy oriented. We also have the full moon 16 degrees in Virgo. So that's going to be about, let's see, when is that happening? That's going to be at, this is Eastern time. That's going to be at 7:40 a.m. on the 17th. So then what else do we have going on as I go back and forth? We have the full moon in Virgo, which is opposing Saturn in Pisces. I told you that Saturn was going into Pisces. And when is Saturn going into Pisces? Let's see. Saturn in Pisces, that will be at 8:35 a.m. So really close to each other that they make these transitions. And again, Eastern time. So we have those two opposing. So that's going to be interesting too. Virgo is your earth energy, your money, job, career, tangible energy. However, it is also a very sensitive and a very spiritual sign. Pisces, even though it is an earth sign, and Pisces has a lot of that spiritual energy too. Virgo will be trining with Uranus, which will be in Taurus, so that's a good energy there. Virgo will be squaring with Mars in Gemini, and that's going to create a little bit of friction. We also have Virgo opposing Neptune in Pisces, again, more friction. And then we have the moon in Virgo trining with Pluto in Capricorn. So that actually will be positive. So we got a lot of stuff going on with that Virgo moon, and it is engaging a lot of these very rule-oriented type of planets, like I said, Saturn. But it's got that, that's where it's really very engaged. But so they're kind of like loggerheads with each other. But it's partnering with Uranus. It's partnering with Pluto. So those in itself is some good energies too. So we have Saturn going into Pisces. Basically, that's going to be there for about 2.5 years. I like to look. I used to know more about history, but I do like to look when and where in history did these things happen. Now, this is not the last time that this happened, but I also looked at when was the last time Pluto transitioned into Aquarius. So Pluto will be transitioning from Capricorn into Aquarius for 3 months, and then it goes out, and then it comes back in. So the last time Pluto was in Aquarius was 1777 through 1798. So probably those 3 months, during 1777 also. But then the last time that Saturn, or I'm not saying the last time, but Saturn was in Pisces during February 1788 to 1791. So we had a lot of frictional energy at that time, a lot of we had the Revolutionary War, we had the French Revolution. So we had a lot of energy where people were coming out more and more for civil liberties, rights. We can go back to the taxation without representation. All of that energy was going on at that time. It was also a very intellectual time, and new ideas were being birthed at that time too. So we do have that going on. And so when does Pluto go into Aquarius? That will be March 23rd, and that will be 8:14 a.m. So we are feeling all of this energy. So, and that's right around the time that we start our new astrological year. So what do we want to say? I don't know really what we want to say about it, except that Saturn rule keeper, kind of like the strict authoritative, maybe the teacher, the father, the parent, the parental figure, with the dreamy child. And I shouldn't say that Pisces is a child, because Pisces has so much riding on Pisces' shoulders as we come to the end of that year. But Pisces is the dreamer. Pisces, sees things a little bit different. So interesting times during this time. We will see what we will see. Anyway, let's go on with the Weight Rider. What do we have going on for this week? And remember, no matter what is going on in the world, we still have to live our lives. And we still have to keep our vibrations very, very high. Also, too, what I was telling you about, Pisces and Saturn during that 1700 period. It was in there earlier, too, but that later 1700, right around that time was when somebody was looking out in their telescope and they discovered Uranus. So Uranus, the planet, expect the unexpected. So we've got some very interesting energies. We've got very similar energies going on right at the time of that 1777 to that 1800 mark. So a lot of positive energy came out with that. A lot of positive changes came out also. So let's see what we've got going on with the Weight Rider. What is going on for the weekend? Again, full moon coming on the 7th. Again, Saturn transitioning to Pisces right around about an hour and a half later. So we'll be there for about 2.5 years. So let's see. Let's see what else we might have going on. What do we have? Higher power, Holy Spirit. What do you want to tell the people that coming out? There was a lot of coming out energy, during that time. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Because I also told you, if you followed about a year plus ago, about Capricorn, or Pluto in Capricorn at that time, and again, Revolutionary War days. Okay, let's see for this weekend, what do we have going on? First card is, I should have told you all to make a wish. So this is the wish card, and I love that. I love the wish card. This is a 9. 9 has, let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. This is our cup energy. This is our our Cancer, our Pisces, and our Scorpio. And like I told you, Pisces is the big player right now. So we've got, fluid, emotional, spiritual energy. This person looks very well, very contented. So whatever's going on, this is a very good week for the universe, for the earth, for God, Source, to provide blessings and wishes to this world. So I like that. We need some of those, don't we? Anyway, next card is, all right, so now we have the Magician. We have a 1. 1 is a new beginning, new start. The Magician is the first step on the Fool's journey. This is the major arcana. As in heaven, so on earth. You can see that we have all of the energies. We have our cup energy, which is again Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have our sword energy, which is again Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And remember, I've been telling you March was a big transformational month. I think it's on the 25th or 27th, that Mars will be transitioning into Cancer. So it will be leaving Gemini. Then we have our rod energy, and that is our Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy, passionate, burning, determined. And we do still have Jupiter in Aries. And then we have our Pentacle energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, money, job, career. And, positive energy, I do think that it's going to be good when, that Pluto leaves Capricorn for a while. I think that will have a little bit, I would think it'll have a very good resettling energy for our Earth at the same time. So we have we have the light is that, well, that could be a candle, that could be a scroll, there could, so many different energies. We have the infinity sign. He looks pretty content. He doesn't look scared or anything like that. And there are flowers growing all around him, which could be bringing around our spring energy, which will then be our, right when Aries comes about. But again, as in heaven, so on earth, very positive card. The Fool comes, this is the first leg of the journey, or the first person he comes to on the journey. And the Magician says you've got everything you need. You are empowered. You can manifest. You can manifest many, many wonderful things. So we have that 9. We have that 1. Wish card, manifestation. So our next card is walking away. Walking away. So now we have that 8. Again, unlimited opportunities, possibilities. We do have this moon, possibly sun type of energy going on at the same time. We have this walking away, changing a direction, a new path, walking away from the old, because, wishes are coming true. Something is something is opening up. There's more energy around. We have more abilities than we think. And there is this sense of turning our back on the old emotional energies, the old ways of life, and setting out anew. Okay, so I like this. I do like this. I would love to see this for this weekend happening. And this is more of a world universal type of energy going on here. So there is a turning point. There is a change. There is a walking away. Walking away from what we once knew. Could be wishes coming true. We've got the power. We've got the authority. We've got the, we can manifest. I like that too. Okay, let's see our Osha Zen Tarot cards. Okay, and there we go. Inner voice. Inner voice. So this is a 2, choices, decisions, partnering. This would be in the Osha Zen Tarot, the High Priestess energy. So we do have the Magician, and then the next person on the Fool's journey would be the High Priestess. The High Priestess, a lot of times people will connect her with Holy Spirit. This is very intuitive energy. This is listening to your gut. Pisces is very intuitive. No matter what Saturn's trying to do, Pisces is the old soul. Pisces is the old energy that just kind of follows their path because they just know it's the right path to go on. We have the dolphins or porpoises. We have the moon energy here. We have the kind of a crown energy connecting with God, source energy, Holy Spirit energy. So this is really very psychic, powerful, spiritual energy. That's just whatever's going on. Have faith, believe in the positive, keep your vibrations high. The one thing about the High Priestess is she never gives you more than what you can handle. She can stretch you, but never more than what you can handle. And this is that time sometimes we need to quiet ourselves and listen to the inner voice. So lovely. Okay, this is great energy. I do like this. I love the possibilities here. We just have to keep, we have to keep our energies very high and keep our vibrations high too. So you let me know what you think about all of this. Okay, so again, if you would like to support the channel, please go down and like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications, because that's what happened. That really does help me. I am now on Rumble, so if you could please rumble me, that would be great too. As always though, and I will be doing the other videos, so just follow through, but I'm not attaching them here. But as always though, please know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.